Cambridge Igcse Mathematics Paper 2 Non-Calculator May-June 25 paper. So here May-June 25, this one Mathematics Paper 2 Non-Calculator. Okay, so let's go for the first question. The first question is shade one more small square so that the diagram has one line symmetry. So here some square already shaded, so I can draw. Okay, so I'll draw this square. So this one going to be one line symmetry. So when I draw a line, this is going to be one line symmetry. So the next question B, shade one more small square, show that the diagram has a rotational symmetry of order 2. So when we turn into 360 degrees, so we need to see 2 times the same figure, so that I should shade here. Okay, so the next question, the scale drawing shows us the position of two villages P and Q. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 0.5 kilometer. Find the actual distance between village P to village P and village Q. So P and Q. So use a ruler to measure this PQ. So approximate we'll get like a 8.8, 8.9 or 9 we'll get. So I'll take the 9 centimeter. Even 8.8, 8.9 also is correct. So the answer key is given the range. So here 9 centimeter I'll take. When I measure, I got 9 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is 0.5 kilometer. So 9 centimeter is 9 times 0.5 kilometer, which is 9 times 545, 4.5 kilometer. So the answer is going to be 4.5 kilometer. Next, measure the bearing of village Q from village P. From here, P is matter here. So we need to keep a protractor this here, this way. So the protractor should be like this. So we need to measure this angle is obtuse. So and when we measure with the protractor, so we'll get the angle as approximate is 110 degree. Okay, the next question, question 3. Yeah, here the diagram shows two straight lines intersecting two parallel lines. Find the value of x and the value of y. So here x value and y value. Okay, so here is 45. So here also is 45 degree because vertically opposite angles always is equal. So here is 65. So here also is 65. Now we can see this is a triangle. So x is going to be 180 because angle sum property, all three angles equal to 180 degree. 180 minus 45 plus 65, which is equal to 180 minus 110, which is going to be 70 degrees. So x is going to be 70 degree. X is 70. Okay, now next here is the up is 65. So here also is 65 because of corresponding angle. So next here is 65. Y is 65 because vertically opposite angle. So y equal to 65 degree. Okay, so the next part, yeah, the numbers 1 to 7 is given. Samira fix one of these cards at random and replace it. Find the probability that she picks an odd number. The odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7. There are 4 numbers, so out of 7, so 4 over 7 is the probability of odd number. Then Samira repeats this in 35 times. Calculate the number of times Samira expected to pick an odd number. So 35 times 4 over 7. So 7 and 35 is going to be 5. 5 times 4 is 20. The answer is going to be 20 here. Okay, so the next question, Question number 5. Translate triangle T by the vector 0, comma, -2. So up one is like a horizontal translation, then down one is going to be like a vertical translation. Here no horizontal translation, the only vertical translation. All the coordinates going to be like a 2 units down. So this one going to be 2 units down, so it's be here. So this is going to be 2 units down is here, and this point going to be 2 units down here. So the figure going to be like this. Next, describe fully a single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle U. T to U. So we need to use the tracing paper. So when you use tracing paper, just draw a figure and rotate and check. So we'll get this thing. Okay, so it's a rotation. First we need to write is a rotation and 90-degree clockwise, and with the center 2, 2. Okay, so the next question, solve 8x plus 7 equal to 39. So here 8x equal to 39 minus 7, we shift this 7 to this side. So 8x equal to 39 minus 7, which is 32. Next I'll divide 8 both the sides, x equal to 32 over 8. The answer is going to be 4. So x equal to 4. The next question, so here we need to solve y. So first I'll expand. So 10y minus 2 equal to 24. So 10y equal to, when I shift this my -2 to right side, it will become 24 plus 2, because we are adding to both the sides. So 10y equal to 26, y equal to 26 over 10, which is equal to 2.6. So 2.6 is the answer here. Next, these are the first 4 terms of the sequence. Find the next term of the sequence. So here is the distance going to be -3. Here the sequence decreasing. So here also is -3. Here also -3. The next one must be -3. 2 minus 3 is going to be -1. So the answer is going to be -1 here. So yeah, next question, find the nth term of the sequence. So for the nth term, the formula is an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A is the first term here, that is 11. 11 plus n minus 1. D is the distance is keep decreasing 3, so it's -3. So we'll 11 minus 3n plus 3. I expanded, so 11 plus 3 is 14 minus 3n. The answer is 14 minus 3n. The next question, find the highest common factor of 36 and 54. So I'll make it a prime factor, which is 36 is 2 and 18 and 2 and 9 and 3 and 3. So 36 equal to, I can write 2 square times 3 square. And next I'll go for 54. 54 is prime factors 2 and 27, 3 and 9 and 3 and 3. So here 54 equal to 2 times 3 cube. So highest common factor, here we need to bring the highest. So HCF is here 2 square and 2. The highest is common is only 2. And here 3 square and 3 cube, so common is only 3 square. So 2 times 9, which is equal to 18. So the answer going to be 18 here. Next question 9. A is the point 3 comma -1. AB is the position like a this vector 2 comma -4. AC equal to 2AB. Find the coordinates of the point C. So first AC equal to 2 times AB. AB is given 2 and -4, which is going to be 4 and -8. Now we need to find the C coordinate. So A coordinate is 3 comma negative 1. Now this translation is happening, so it's a 4 units right and 8 units down. So here we'll write like a 3 comma negative 1 and what else, 4 comma negative 8, which is going to be 7 comma negative 9. So we'll write this one like this, 4 and negative 8. So it's a transformation, x moved 4 units right and y moves 8 units down. So we'll get this coordinate. So next one, the length of AB. So length of AB, so AB is going to be like square root of A, the transformation here, 2 and minus 4. So 2 square plus negative 4 square, which is equal to square root of 4 plus 16, then square root of 20, which is equal to, so I can write 4 times 5. When I take square root of 4, which is 2 root 5. But it's given k root 5. So I can write 2 root 5 equal to k root 5. So I need to find the k value. When you compare both the side, k equal to 2. So just write k equal to 2. Next, P is the point on AB. So AB and BB are 1:3. So like AB some point. So P is the AB the line somewhere like that. Okay, so this is A, this is B, and P is the point here, which the ratio is 1:3. So this is the P point. Some question vector is OP. We need to calculate OP, so it's fine. So this is 1:3. So this is total ratio is 1/4. And yeah, AB is already given. AB's value going to be, AB is 2 comma minus 4. So AP equal to 1/4 of AB, which is 1/4 of 2 comma negative 4, which is 1/4 of 2 is going to be 0.5 and negative 1. This is AP. Now I need to find OP. OP equal to, so A coordinate, yeah, OA plus AP. OA plus AP, so OA equal to, what is 3 comma negative 1. A coordinate is going to be 3 comma negative 1, and the AP is transformed like 0.5 and negative 1. So the answer is going to be 0.5. So 3.5 and negative 2. So the answer is 3.5 and negative 2. Next, question 10. The diagram shows a sector of a circle center O. The length of the arc is n pi centimeter. Find the value of n. So a arc length formula, theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So theta is given, which is 45 over 360 times 2 into pi into radius is given, which is 18. Here is 18. So just simplify here 18, and this is 18 times 2 is 36. I'll make it 20 here. And this 2 makes is 10. Then I'll go for 5 times table, 45 and 10, which is going to be 9 and which is going to be 2. So my final answer here 9 over 2 pi. 9 over 2 pi, I can write 4.5 pi. But here question says which is equal to n pi. So arc length equal to n pi. So 4.5 pi equal to n pi. So find the n value. So n value is 4.5 here. Question number 11, write 0.00708 as a standard form. So now we need to move our decimal 1, 2, 3. So which is 7.08. When left to right is going to be 10 power negative 3. Next, work out this addition to values as final answer. We have to give the standard form. Okay, so I'll repeat the question here. 3.5 times 22 plus 3.8 times 10 power 20, sorry, 23. First, I'll make the same exponent. So I'm writing 3.8 times 10 power 22 plus I will make one, I'm removing 110. So 3.8 times 10 into 10 power 22. So both the side, now there is 10 power 22 is there. I am taking 10 power 22 as a common. So first 3.8 plus here 3.8 times 10, which is going to be 38. So 10 power 22 times 3.8 and 32, which is 41.8. So we are getting this answer 41.8 times 10 power 22. But final answer they say is a standard form. So we need to decimal move here, which is 1 zeros increasing. So 4.18 times 10 power 23. So the answer is 4.18 times 10 power 23. Okay, let's go for question 12. It's a circle theorem. PQR lie on the circle. QR is a diameter. Okay, find the angle PRQ. Give a geometrical reason for the for your answer. So first angle from the diameter is going to be 90 degree. Okay, so first reason I'll write angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So I'm getting 90 degree. Now I need to find this angle. So the angle is going to be what PRQ equal to so angle sum property, which is 180. Take away 180 minus the other two angles, 74 plus 90 degree, which is 180 minus 164, which is equal to 16 degree. So the answer is 16 degree, but the reason is angle sum property. Property of triangle is 180 degree. So when you add up all three angles equal to 180 degree. So that rule. So two reasons we are using. So I wrote the two reasons here. Okay, question 13. 100 students solve a puzzle. The table shows the information about the time taken by each student to solve the puzzle. Okay, so work out the estimate mean. So when we need mean, first we need to find the midpoint 20 to 40. The midpoint is going to be 30. Here is midpoint going to be 50. Here the midpoint 60 to 100. The midpoint going to be 80. Midpoint is finding midpoint is easy. So upper value plus lower value divided by 2. So 40 plus 20, 60 divided by 2 is 30. So 60 plus 40 is 100 divided by 2 is 100. Here 100 plus 60 is 160 divided by 2 is 80. Now mid value times the frequency. So 30 times 30 plus 50 times 40 plus 80 times 30 over the frequency. Frequency is going to be 100. Because frequency is given. Otherwise, when we add up this frequency, we'll get anyway 100 here. Okay, 900 plus 2000 plus 2400 over 100. When we add up 2024 is 44 plus 9 is 53. 5300 over 100. So the answer is going to be 00. Here is gone. So 53 is the answer here. Next, complete the histogram to show the information in the table. So histograms frequency density is required. So here frequency density for this three value here. Frequency density, the formula is going to be frequency over the width. So first one, frequency is 30, 30 over the width is 40 minus 20 is going to be 20, which is 30 by 20, 0, 0 got cancelled, which is 1.5. So second one, 40 over the width is 60 minus 40 is 20. So this is 2. Last one, 30 divided by 100 minus 60, which is going to be 40. Okay, so 40 when we make it 100, 25, 0.75 here. Okay, we got all three frequency density. First one is 0.5. What is the width is 2240. 2240 is 1.5 is given already, which is 1.5. Next one is 4260 is going to be 2. 4260 is going to be 2. So here to here, just wait to draw. So draw here and draw here. It's done. Next is 6200 is going to be 0.75. 6200 is going to be 0.75. This is 0.5 and this is 2, then 2 is approximate is here. Yeah, histogram. Okay, next question. 80 adults solve the same puzzle as the students. Okay, the cumulative frequency table shows the information about the time taken by each adult to solve the puzzle. Okay, time is given less than 20, less than 40. Cumulative frequency is given. So on the grid, draw the cumulative frequency. First, up to 20 is 0 is fine. Okay, 40 is 12. 40 then is 12. Okay, then next 60 is 36. 60, 35, 36. And next 80 is 60. 80 is going to be 60. Then next 100 is going to be 74. 100 is going to be 74. And 80 is going to be 120. Sorry, 120 is going to be 80. Okay, so here is like a free hand drawing. So start from here. So it's difficult to draw here. So you cannot use ruler. Okay. It's done. Next, use your cumulative frequency diagram to find the estimate value for median. So total 80. The frequency is 80, so median is going to be 80 divided by 20 is going 80 divided by 2 is going to be 40. So when we draw 40 cumulative, so here just draw here. So we will get approximate, like here each one is 2 2 where so 64. Okay, so the next question, find the lower quartile. Lower quartile is total frequency is 80, so 1/4 of 80, which is going to be 20. So 20 is here, so just come 20 here. Yeah, so Each unit is 2, 2. So approximate is like 48. Okay, so the next question number 14. Write 0.25 is a fraction, 5 is recurring here. So x equal to 0.25. So I'll multiply 10 here. So here is 2.5. Next, I'll multiply 100 because after decimal everything should be recurring. So x equal to 25.5. Now you can see this one right side after decimal only recurring, here after decimal only recurring. So I'll subtract these two equations. So 100x minus 10x equal to 25.5 minus 2.5. So 25.5 minus 2.5. So this everything is gone. So 25 minus 2 is 23. So we are subtracting. So this is going to be 23 left side, 100 minus 10 is 90x. So x equal to 23 over 90. So we'll try to simplify here. 23 is a prime number, so it's not possible. So x equal to 23 over 90. 23 over 90 is the correct answer. Okay, so the next question 15. The diagram shows a graph y equal to 2 by x minus 1. Write down the coordinates of the point where the graph crosses the x-axis. The crosses the x-axis is here, which is the coordinate. So x equal to 2, y equal to 0. Next, write down the equation of each asymptotes. First, we'll find yeah, the horizontal one is y and vertical one is x. X is going to be close to, so it's going close to 0. So x equal to 0 here. And here, see, asymptotes is going here. The number is, they never touch. Okay, they are going very close and close. That's going with the asymptotes. So y equal to -1. Okay, the next question. By drawing the suitable straight line, okay, on the grid, 2x minus x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so the given equation is 2 by x minus 1, 2 by x minus 1. Then we'll subtract this new equation, 2 by x minus 1. So 2 by x minus 1 minus 2 by x plus x and plus 1, which is equal to y. So here 2 by x got cancelled, 1 got cancelled, which is x equal to y. So our equation x equal to y, we know this is like a diagonal. So 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4. This way the graph will be going. So -1 comma 1 and -2 comma 2, -3 comma 3. Okay, so I'll draw the graph. This is the straight line. So sorry, by mistake I couldn't do. It should be go this way. Okay, so here we need to find the x value, the solution. So here just check out here, the line is passing through, the x is going to be 1, and here the line is intersect here, the x is going to be -2. So x equal to 1, the intersect by x equal to 1 and x equal to -2. That's the answer. Where they intersect, their corresponding x value we need to find out. Okay, the next question number 16. The diagram shows a solid made by joining a hemisphere, a cylinder. The radius of the both the hemisphere and the cylinder is 6 centimeter. The height of the cylinder is 5 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the solid. Give your answer in terms of pi. Okay, so and first we need to calculate surface area of hemisphere plus surface area of cylinder. This is curved surface area, and I'm not going to find the down now, plus the down, the bottom one, which is area of circle. So first one I did this surface area. Next I took only this surface area cylinder. Last I took the down part. So all are going to cover. This is called total surface area. Okay, so first surface area of the hemisphere, the formula sheet is given. So surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. Now hemisphere, that is half. Okay, so first I'll write the formula 4 pi r square over 2. Then plus curved surface area of the cylinder, which is 2 pi r h. I'm writing only the formula first, then plus area of the circle, which is pi r square. Next, I'm going to substitute all the values here. This one I can write as a 2 pi r square, 2 into pi into r square, r is 6 square, plus here 2 pi r h, 2 into pi into radius is going to be 6 and the height is going to be 5, plus pi into 6 square. So here, like 2 into pi into 36, plus here 6 times pi 30, 30 times 2 is 60, 60 pi, plus here is 36 pi. So here is the 72 pi plus 60 pi plus 36 pi. The answer is going to be 60 plus 36, 96, 96 plus 2 is 98, 98 plus 17, it's going to be 168, 168 pi. A final answer, they said give your answer in terms of pi, so we can leave the answer 168 pi. Okay, the next question, find the value of 125 power 2 by 3. So we can write 100, say 125 whole power 1 by 3 and power square. We can write, first we will take a cube root, so which is cube root of 125 whole square, which is 5 square, 5 square equal to 25. So the answer is going to be 25, the first part. Second part, 4 power minus 5 by 2. So I'll make it positive, which is 4 power 5 by 2. I'll bring it down, upside down, which is 1 by 2 is going to be a square, 4 power 1 by 2 whole power 5 I can write. So which is square root of 4 power 5, which is square root of 4 is 2 power 5. 2 power 5 is going to be 32. So 1 by 32. So the answer, final answer going to be 1 by 32. Next question 18. 9 by root 3, rationalize the denominator, give your answer in the simplest form. Rationalize the denominator 9 by root 3. The root 3 I'll multiply numerator and denominator, because the reason is the denominator should not be any square root. So we'll get 9 root 3 over root 3 times root 3 is going to be 3. So now I'll simplify. This is 1, this is 3. So 3 root 3. So final answer going to be 3 root 3. The next one, yeah, I'll take left side, 5 minus root 2 and 1 plus 3 root 2. So we'll expand this. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 3 root 2 is plus 15 root 2, and root 2 times 1 is negative root 2, and negative 3 times root 2 times root 2 is 2. So 5 plus 15 minus 1, which is 14 root 2, and minus 6. So 5 minus 6 going to be negative 1 plus 14 root 2. So which is going to be this form here, c plus k root 2. C is, instead of c there is minus 1, so c equal to negative 1, and instead of k's place here 14, so k equal to 14. That's the answer here. Next question 19. 5a times 3b over 6 times a. So it's a multiplication. We can simplify this. A gone, and the 3 and become 6 become 2. So 5 by 2 b is left. That is the answer, 5 by 2 b. In the other way, we can, after multiply also we can simplify, which is 5 times through is 15ab over 6a. Now 6 gone, 15 and 6, which is 3 times table. When we divide 5 and 2 we'll get, so 5b divided by, so both are correct. Okay, next, p by 2 plus 3t by 4. So we are going to make the same denominator, so 2 and 4. I'll make it 4 the same denominator 4. Here I need to multiply a 2 and 2, so 2p plus 3t over 4. That's the answer, 2p plus 3t over 4. Next one still same, so it's a single fraction. Okay, so here is going to be this question we can write in the proper way, which is 5b over 2. We can write this way. Okay, so C, I'll make cross multiply because I'm going to make the same denominator, 2 into x plus 1 minus 3 into x minus 2 over x minus 2 and x plus 1. So when I'll do the right side here, which is I'll expand 2x plus 2 minus 3x minus 3 times minus 2, which is plus 6. So over, no need to expand the denominator because we need to make a single fraction. That's it. Okay, so x plus 1. So here 2x minus 3x is going to be minus x plus 8 over x minus 2 and x plus 1. That's it. The answer is a single. We made a single fraction. So minus x plus 8 over x minus 2 and x plus 1. The next question, number 20. Y is proportional to 1 by root x. So we can write y equal to k by root x. Okay, so when x equal to 9, y equal to 2. So y equal to 2, x equal to 9, which is 2 equal to k by 3. So when you bring 3 other side, so k equal to 6. So the equations become y equal to k, sorry, instead of k we will write 6. So the equation become y equal to 6 over root x. Okay, now we need to find the value when when x equal to 36. So now our next workout, when x equal to 36, y equal to 6 by square root of 36, y equal to 6 by 6, so y equal to 1. The answer is going to be 1 here. The next question, when x is increased by a factor of 4, the value of y changed to a factor of p, find the value of p. So here y equal to k by 4x, because x increased factor of 4. So 4 times x increased. So y equal to k by square root of 4 is going to be 2 into root x. This one I can write 1 by 2 into k by root x. Okay, so you can see when I increase x 4 times, so it's become y become 1 by 2 of this. So p equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 times the given stuff. So y equal to 1 by 2 times is increased. Yeah, it's 1 by 2 times. Okay, so that's the changes happen. Next, question number 21. The diagram shows the graph y equal to 3x minus x cube. The graph crosses x-axis at A, O, B. So A, O, and B, three places. Okay, the turning point of the graph is P and Q. And okay, first question, find the x coordinates A and x coordinates of B. So A and B's x coordinates we need to find. Just we need to solve this equation, that's it. So the given equation, on the x-axis y equal to 0, so 3x minus x cube equal to 0. I'll bring x is common. 3 minus x square equal to 0, so x equal to 0, and 3 minus x square equal to 0, so minus x square equal to negative 3, so x square equal to 3, x equal to plus or minus root 3. So I got two values, one is plus root 3 and one is minus root 3. So a is going to be minus root 3 because it's a negative side, b is going to be the positive root 3. So negative root 3 and positive root 3, because we need to find only x coordinates, y is not required. Suppose they ask the coordinates, then minus 3 comma 0 and 3 comma 0 is base. So here only x coordinates, so we are writing only the value of x. Next, differentiate 3x minus x cube. So dy by dx equal to, so differentiate 3x become 3 minus x cube become 3x square. The answer is 3 minus 3x square. Next, to find the coordinates p and q. So the turning point gradient is going to be 0. So the before question dy by dx equal to 0. So 3 minus 3x square. So here negative 3 equal to negative 3x square. So both side negative we can ignore. So 3 equal to 3x square. So 3 by 3 equal to x square, which is x square equal to 1. So from x square equal to 1, x equal to plus or minus square root of 1. Square root of 1 is going to be 1. So x equal to plus or minus 1. So x is going to be p is the left side, so it's going to be negative 1. P is going to be the negative 1 x coordinate, and q is going to be the positive 1 negative coordinate. Then the given equation, just we need to substitute this value. The given equation going to be 3x minus x cube. 3x minus x cube. So first I'll put x equal to negative 1. What you'll get, 3 of negative 1 of negative 1 cube, which is negative 3, negative of negative 1, negative 3 plus 1, which is going to be negative 1. So negative, this is positive 1. So the answer is going to be negative 2. So here is negative 2. Next, I'll put x equal to positive 1. X equal to positive 1, 3 of 1 minus 1 cube, which is 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. So here we'll get 2. Next, we'll write down the exact value of tan 60. Tan 60, tan is sine by cos. So tan 60 equal to sine 60 over cos 60. Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Yeah, 2, so it's become root 3 by 2 into 2 by 1. So 2 got cancelled, so root 3. So the value is going to be root 3. Okay, so if you know the table value, straight away you can write. Okay, so next one, 2 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. So 2 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. So sine x, 2 sine x equal to 1. Sine x equal to 1 by 2. Now we need to check sine value when it's become 1 by 2. So sine 1 by 2. Sine 30 is going to be 1 by 2. So in the cycle 0 to 360, so here first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So 160 sine is going to be positive first quadrant and the second quadrant. So here is 30, so the reflection going to be here, which is going to be 150, because 30 is here. So from here 30, 180 minus 30. So second part will calculate 180 minus 30 is going to be 150. So here is 150 degree and here is 30 degree. So the next one, question number 23, it's a vector question. In the diagram, O is parallel to BC and BC equal to 3 OAs. BC equal to 3 OAs, so that means this is 3A. Okay, so next M is the midpoint. So the position vector of A is the position vector of B equal to B. Okay, so find the position vector of OM. Find M. So we need to calculate OM. That is the work. Give your answer in the terms of A and B. So first we'll calculate AC. AC equal to AO plus OB plus BC, which is equal to negative A plus B plus 3A. So 3A minus A is going to be 2A plus B. That's the first step. The next is going to be, I'll calculate AM. Okay, because M is the midpoint, AC we calculated, which is 2A plus B. So next step, AM. AM going to be, some M is the midpoint, so I can write half of AC, which is half of AC, just we find out, which is 2A plus B, which is half of 2A is going to be A plus half B. Okay, now I'll go for OM. Now I'll go for OM. OM is OA plus AM. OA plus AM, which is OA equal to A plus AM equal to, just we calculated here, A plus 1 by 2B, which is A plus A is 2A plus 1 by 2B. That's it. That's the answer. Position vector of M is 2A plus 1 by 2B. Next question 24. The line y equal to 7x plus 3 intersect the curve y equal to x square plus 5x minus 12 at the point A and B. Find the coordinates of A and B. Here, this also y, this also y. So I can equate both the equations, which is 7x plus 3 equal to x square plus 5x minus 12. So I'll bring everything to one side, which is x square plus 5x minus 12 minus 7x minus 3 equal to 0. So x square plus 5x minus 7x, so is going to be 5x minus 7x is going to be minus 2x, minus 12 minus 3 is minus 15 equal to 0. Now I'll factorize. Multiply time I have to get negative 15, addition time I have to get negative 2. The factors are 5 and 3, so minus 5 comma 3. I'll expand this. X square minus 5x plus 3x minus 15 equal to 0. So first two terms x is common, so x minus 5. So x minus 5 I'll write here, which is plus 3 equal to 0. So x minus 5 and x plus 3 equal to 0. So now we need to solve first x minus 5 equal to 0 or x plus 3 equal to 0. So x equal to 5 and x equal to 3. sorry, x equal to negative 3 here, because x plus 3 equal to 0. So when you bring 3 the other side, so which is going to be negative 3. So we got the x value. So a value is 5, I'll take. B value is negative 3. Okay, so now this value we have to give any one of the equations. So I'll give y equal to 7x plus 3. Here when I put x equal to 5, so 7 times 5 plus 3, which is 35, plus 3, which is equal to 38. So here is 38. Next, y equal to negative 3. So y equal to 7 times negative 3 plus 3, which is negative 21, plus 3, which is negative 18. So here is negative 18 is the answer. Here's the end of the sheet. We're done.